which can kind of go into jokes and our humor, which we could just segue into that.
So humor.
What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in again. And this week's video and sequential little videos that you might see, they're all going to come from a comment that was asking about cultural differences in our marriage and, our relationship leading into it.
We both are very sarcastic, and
we can be very sarcastic. I think, yeah.
Yeah, we can be.
And that was also just a Christian thing about pulling back from sarcasm at times as well, and trying to adjust our humor and grow our humor to different subjects so that we're not just all our humor is sarcasm. Our humor can be other, like playful and kind, and among other things. But we were both pretty sarcastic, and she would say, yeah, I'm sarcastic in at home, and I'm sarcastic too. So then once we started to live with each other, when we got married, we started to really offend each other really quickly. And we both consider ourselves to have pretty thick skin.
I know, yeah. And I was like, excuse me?
You were rude. I'm like, that's not funny. We don't joke about that. And like two of the things that you can joke about more easily was like weight. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's not boundaries while joking about weight. It's like, I don't know. We don't get offended that easy about that. Same thing with race, religion, almost everything.
And we were talking about money as well.
Oh, money. Yes. So we talk about how
much money they make. Everybody just knows exactly how much everybody makes.
Yeah, it's just not a taboo, except that if your family doesn't know how much you make, you're doing something weird. You're doing some weird business there.
Worse than drug deals.
Yeah. But the thing is that
because they would still know how much money you're making if you were selling drugs. But that also leads into Christian culture and how we have merged toward a arguably universal-ish type culture. Christianity is, in its very basic or pure form, is multicultural, and it adheres to many things. And that is kind of a problem we will not get into, but how races will claim Christianity as their own and make it their own when it comes to, and ways in which you do church services as a whole and so many other things. And so we tried to, with that being in mind, we would try to strip down what culture was and where we could meet in the middle and what was biblical. That was kind of our meeting point a lot of times is...
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, one fact, it was like, what you're doing is biblical or not, or the way that you're expressing yourself honors God or not. And second one will be like, are you gonna be able to adjust to this? Because we both were very willing to adjust to each other until one point that we were like, I just really can't.
And I joke a lot more. So being biblical and then humor. So jokes, it takes two people to joke. If it's one person, you're only offending. And if you're offending people, that's technically not biblical. Mm-hmm. So that's a place where that could play in. But we eventually decided, at least a month in or so, we're like, all right, no more joking. Because I joke all the time. That's just my love language.
24/7.
So I just decided, all right, no more joking. For one reason, she didn't fully understand my baseline. She didn't know when I was being serious or not. To me, I was clearly being sarcastic.
Okay, so that was the thing that I wanted to say, that in my culture, when you're joking, you do all these gestures in your face, like we touch each other, and then you say like, when this other person is joking.
But Christians don't touch each other. No PDA at all.
Apparently.
Well, Americans in general, some as well, but
Yeah. So in my culture, like it was very easy to know. We're very like harsh with our jokes and with our sarcasm or all of that, but we were able to understand that the other person was joking and not
don't hit the table.
and not serious. But Alex will say a joke or a funny comment and then he will walk away and I'm like sorry. I'm like, I don't know, are you being serious? And I will get mad because I will have to wait like
But to
hours until he will like, oh yeah, I was joking about that. And
should we like something simple like she's brushing her teeth and I'd say, you're brushing your teeth wrong. And then I would just walk I would just walk by and say, hey, you know you're brushing your teeth the wrong way. It's supposed to be the other clockwise. And I'd walk by and I'd just say that as a joke and she would get mad at me.
And then he left.
Yeah, I would just walk by and leave. And to me, it was clearly a joke, but I understood. I was like, okay, she doesn't understand that. She thinks I'm trying to correct her about something so stupid. And empathy. Okay, yeah, I get your point of view. And she understood, like, once I explained it, she goes, oh yeah, that's a joke, that's funny. But she didn't understand those things. And because culture has a lot of ways in how you interpret humor. And so we really had to work with that. And now we stopped a lot of humor, or at least sarcastic humor, for a long time. Well,
yeah, it was really good. It was really healthy for our marriage because we focused more in like saying each other positive things and encouraging each other, something that we were not practicing that much at the beginning. Like we were just having fun in general, but we were not practicing being encouraging toward each other and being thankful toward each other a lot. We were like just putting jokes on top of each other.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We're trying to get better at this format. We want to share so many more things and hopefully be an encouragement. Let us know what you think down below. And until the next video, we'll see you later.
And leave in the comments if you have any questions about something that you want us to talk about. I think this one was very fun for us to do, and it was not like a serious thing to talk about or something like that.
Cinco Stones out.